Beavis and Butthead do the universe. But do they? Everybody, hope y'all are doing well today. This week's Take 2 review is Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. It's on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus is really kind of iffy. I mean, I've got into the Star Trek shows the last few years, and where they pulled most everything off everything and put it on Paramount Plus. That's why I decided to break down and spend the $70 a year for Paramount Plus. But sometimes they do have things like South Park, like new hour-long South Parks, and like this Beavis and Butthead. That makes it a little more worth the price of admission. The history of me and Beavis and Butthead goes back to at least the beginning on MTV. I was a teenager in the 90s and early 90s, and watched a lot of MTV, like a lot of people did back when they played music, and they actually started doing shows. In the beginning, the shows were actually good. The State, Liquid Television, which Beavis and Butthead, and Elm Flux, and the Max, and many other things originated from Liquid Television. And Beavis and Butthead, of course, got their own show and was very popular and on for a pretty good while. Just a little side note, funny story. Right around the height of the popularity, went to the beach, and of course they had, some cheap knockoff Beavis and Butthead shirts. Well, I got one. I got my younger brother one. My younger brother's 10 years younger than me. He was like in kindergarten, first grade, one of the other. Well, he actually got suspended, I believe, or got kicked out of school for the rest of the day when he had worn one. So, yeah, long association with the gentleman. This movie is set in 98, and I was always a fan of Beavis and Butthead, but I didn't know when it stopped, and I'm assuming that's when they stopped actually making the shows. And it's got the guys. It starts out with them at a science fair. They don't even know it's a science fair. They're just goofing off and I guess wanting to, mess with people. Well, they end up destroying the science fair. I mean, they burn the building down to the ground. And the judge that, when they go to court, the judge that hears their case decides to send them to space camp. And when they're at space camp, there's this one machine that's supposed to teach you how to connect, like, the space station to another space station, but it looks like people screwing. And of course they're all over that, and they just keep doing it. And then you hear a minute or so later in the movie, they say, those boys have been doing this for 18 hours. So they decide to take them on their next space mission. And that space mission is to observe a black hole. Well, of course, once they get in space, they're just doing their normal Beavis and Butthead, goof off, do whatever, stuff, and the leader of the mission, they also think, from everything that she says, they take it inadvertently sexually. They think if they do all this stuff, they're going to get to do her. But they end up goofing off, blinding themselves, and anyways, they cause a big mess. They cause the Mir space station to be destroyed, and the space shuttle to be almost destroyed. And she pretty much just throws them out the airlock and murders them, more or less. They float through space, and they end up going through the black hole. Well, when they come out the other side, they're in 2022. And that's all I really want to tell you about the movie. Because it's just like, think of Beavis and Butthead now. And I have to give it to Mike Judge. It could have went... if someone else had done it, you know, just trying to do what they think he would have done, it probably would have been terrible. He updated the characters about the best you can. I mean, is it 100% perfect? Maybe no, but it's damn close. There's also another alternate reality, Beavis and Butthead, that keep trying to help them do things to save the universe, because supposedly if they don't, you know, go back to their own timeline, the world will be destroyed. But it's a lot of them going around doing nothing, but it's a fun nothing. And I really enjoyed it. I had a really bad week and watched it last night, I believe, or night before last, and it helped me de-stress quite a bit. But yeah, it's fun. If you ever like Beavis and Butthead, you'll probably enjoy it. Even if you don't like Beavis and Butthead, you might give it a chance, because it might be endearing to you, I believe. Anyways, that's all I've got. We will see you all for the next one of these next week. Bye.